Welcome back to my channel. Today I have Chanel's fall collection. Now I was going back and forth on whether or not I'm going to even review this collection just because this collection is not my personal cup of tea. I feel like the color story is abnormal, especially for Chanel. It's not the classic type of Chanel color story that we know and love. And this was definitely an unexpected collection from Chanel. The color story itself feels very Halloween-like. They did release two different eyeshadow palettes in this collection. One of them is a neutral type of color story, something that honestly I felt was very boring. I wasn't really interested in that one, but the lavender one, that was the unexpected color story, and I feel like that one is the one that shines out of this whole entire collection. Whether or not it shines in a good or a bad way, I'll leave that up to you. Now, this is an all matte eyeshadow palette. I do wish that that wasn't the case. If they maybe added at least one shimmer or satin shade, perhaps instead of adding two matte lavender shades, they could have maybe added one of them being like a shimmer or a satin type of formula. I think it would have been lovely. And then we have the two bottom shades, and I feel like that's kind of what hit me and made me think that what was Chanel thinking? We have a green shade that I personally would never think that I would apply onto my eyes, and then this brown, odd brown shade, or shall I say a ghoulish brown shade. It's just this color story doesn't seem like something that would go together. The purpose of a quad is so that you get four shades that go together, create a very convenient and easy look. That's why we go for these quads. Other than that, we could go for those big palettes where they have a number of different shades and you can create and mix and match. But with the quads, the whole purpose of it is for you to get four shades that are thoughtfully put together and create a very convenient type of look, and that is not what you get out of this palette. Now, I have not tried this palette yet. This is just my first impression, kind of looking at the shades. They are otherwise a very good formula. I have to say, I am quite excited to try this to see what it's going to look like and what kind of look I'm going to create, but I'm going to show you what else I purchased from this collection. So I couldn't pass up on the nail polish. I feel like this is the star of the collection. I absolutely love this shade. I love that metallic type of shift where it shifts from a green to purple. It is beautiful. I think out of this entire collection, you really, if you are thinking about purchasing anything, perhaps the nail polish would be something to purchase, especially if you paint your own nails at home. I think this is a very unique shade. It's very beautiful and different, something that I personally have not seen anywhere else. I did also purchase a Rouge Allure Liquid Velvet Trio set. This was something I could not pass up on. I am going to do a separate video reviewing this and reviewing all of the shades that came in this trio set. If I do it in this video, it's going to be far too long, so I'm just going to focus on the eyeshadow for this video, and then part two will be a review on the trio set. I don't think I've ever created a look using these kind of colors altogether, at least before. So first off, let's get into the darker purple shade. Now, my look today is very much inspired by the ad that Chanel posted. I think that the model really looked so good using this palette. So I am going to create kind of a similar type of look. So going into the darker purple, I am using my Dior flat eyeliner brush. I love this brush to create kind of a crisp eyeliner look. And we're going to start at the bottom. I'm going to take this up into a wing. This brush really makes it so easy to create a wing. Just like so, and then grabbing a little bit more and going in at the top. So there we have the purple used as an eyeliner. So now I really want to get into this brown shade. I'm kind of scared to get into the shade because I just feel like the shade is really unflattering. So I'm just going to use just a little bit to start off with. And I'm going to use this in my crease. Okay, can work with that. Not too bad. It actually adds some warmth to the eye. All right, now let's get into the lighter purple. So I'm going to use my finger here, just grabbing the lighter lavender shade. And then I'm going to put this all over my eyelid. And I know it's going to cover up some of the liner, but I can just go back and apply that. Ooh, I really like this shade. I just wish it had some shimmer to it. And by shimmer, I don't mean like big chunky glitter. I mean just like a nice satin shade. I think this would have been so pretty. I'm going back into the purple shade, and I just want to deepen that liner. That actually looks really nice. I'm going to use this in my inner corner, so just right here. I may need to get a different brush, but now I definitely feel like adding a primer on your eyelid will make these shades pop even further. But whenever I do reviews, I just like to review the shades on their own, just to show you how they perform. All right, but we are going to put that right here in the inner corner. That adds a really nice kind of transition. I did skip the blushes in this collection. I just felt that for that price, they were definitely not worth it. And I didn't think that they would even show up on my skin, especially the lavender shade. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this blush here. This is out of the new cream to powder blush formula, and this is Beige Eclatant. So I thought that this would be really nice with this actual look. So just applying a little bit of blush. For lips, even though I did purchase some lipsticks out of this collection, I'm just going to go ahead and use this color here. Now, this one is in shade Dark Blossom, and this is out of the Rouge Allure Lac collection. I just felt that this entire look is very matte, so I do want to have something, you know, glowy on my skin, and lipstick is it. This is a very nice dark shade, so I think it's going to look very nice with this look. Here is the finished look. I actually am fairly surprised by this. I didn't think I was going to like this. I feel like I say that about most of the palettes that I try that initially I don't like and I feel like are going to look really bad. And then I apply them and I get really pleasantly surprised. But I'm definitely pleasantly surprised by this. It's just these shades didn't look like they would look good together. But if you use them sparingly, especially the two bottom shades, I think that you can definitely make it work. Even though I do like the way this look came out today, I don't think that this collection is worth it. I think that this is an easy pass. I don't think that a lot of people will like this color story. Now, if you do love this color story, by all means, you will like this palette. But if you feel like you're not going to wear this often, then this is not a cheap palette. So you want to get your money's worth out of it. Yes, you can create wearable looks with this. You can kind of apply the purple shades on their own, kind of on the outer corner, and create a really nice black wing or a chocolate brown wing. I think that would look lovely. I am surprised by the look, but for the price point, for what this entire collection is, I think save your money. The holiday season is almost upon us. If you do want to purchase one thing out of this collection, again, I think that the nail polish is it. I think this is a very unique shade. You won't find this anywhere else, and I think it looks really pretty on the nails. And that is my full review of the Devination palette out of Chanel's fall collection. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, and I hope if you are interested at all in this particular palette. I hope this video made it easier for you as to whether or not you would like to purchase it. If you are not already, please make sure you're subscribed to my channel as well as hit that notification bell to get notified when I upload new videos. Part 2 of the Chanel fall collection is coming out really soon, and I will be reviewing the trio set out of this collection. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in my next video.